GIS. There's a telephone. That might be Steve. Where's he coming from, Michael? I'm ready to eat. Tell me back and see all my wrinkles. Just from a distance.
No, I got you from a distance.
You look good at home. I like your hair like that. You really look good. I'm not kidding. You want to say hello, Mike?
Yeah, Tom.
She really looks good. Look at her in her white suit and that pretty smile. Look at Gladys. Even you've got a smile. Rose is shining. You know why? Marty here, he's eating like a hot dog.
There you go.
Good evening. My name is Carol Miller, and I work in human resources, and I have had the honor and privilege of supporting June for the last, I guess, 4 or 5 years. 7 years. And on behalf of Citicorp, I'd like to extend a special welcome to June's family members, her dad and sister and son and everyone else that came, and our special guest from Choice, welcome to Hagerstown. No. Citicorp. Oh my God, excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. 7 years. In addition to all of her friends and co-workers from Hagerstown, this is a very, very special day for June. June has waited for this for how long? 39 years. Well, we also are celebrating 2 things. Today is June's 39th birthday, so... We're going to touch the vocal cords, and we're going to sing to June. I don't want any, no, everybody has to join in. Okay.
Let's trust.
Let's not. Ready?
Thank you, Lee.
All right, when we have an evening of entertainment here, we're going to let them, we're going to let them start serving the cake. But what I'd like to do now is we're going to do a little bit of a roast. And have a few good stories about June. So we're going to have a chair brought up here so we can have June as the center of attention. John. Okay. Wonderful. And we will let you stand through all this. Okay, and the first person that we're going to have speak this evening is our Chief Operating Officer, Mike Rooney.
I don't know quite how to start other than this is kind of like just a warm-up to pre-dinner, pre-dessert to dessert, because John and Tony got to do the heavy lifting here when it comes to suggestions. But when I thought about what should I tell you about June that would be interesting. I'm not going to tell you that she was dedicated and her employees loved her and all the rest, because you all know that. And so there's no point in repeating that. I don't want her to leave with a big head. But those of you that know me know that I'm probably a little bit tight with money. And she's the only one that has conned me. June is approaching her 35th anniversary. She's looking through the selection book. She can get a diamond and she can get a this and that. Says, I really like the grandfather clock. Says, it'd be really nice. 35 years, long time, you should be able to get a grandfather clock. Said, but 35 years only gets you old. I really like cherries. And Craig told me it's only $500 more. And I said, would you like to pay the $500? Well, you wouldn't make me do that, would you? I trust that June has an armored, she has the clock under good repair, and Toto can't get near it. Under pain of death. So, June please, that's a once-in-a-lifetime transaction. So I think she's been feeling guilty all this time. Because every once in a while she'll bring by some candy. And the boxes get bigger. Either that or she's just paying me back for being the only person that's ever got my beef burgundy recipe. And everyone knowing that she's a gourmet cook, I couldn't understand why she needed the recipe. But she did pull it off. You only mix about 3 things together. And I coached her a couple of times. She tried it once or twice. And she was able to survive that and do very well. So she's conned me out of money and out of one of my most prized recipes. And I don't know if there's much else to do. But it's been, on a more serious note, it's certainly been a pleasure working with June. And she's been very persistent. She has a way to keep after it, and if she was ever going to do something after she retires, she should work on Let's Make a Deal. I'm going to pass the program over to John.
Okay, for those of you that know me and for those of you that don't know me, but for the ones that do know me, I have had this coat on probably longer than anybody has ever seen me with one of these on. And I got something here for my props. Props? Yeah, stripper, thank you very much. I got to get my script out. The card that you can read out and read all your friends. I want to start out, I guess, a little bit with just a little bit of history, and not really Citibank history, but let's talk about I didn't see that. We'll get back to 1934. That ring a bell?
June, they're letting us.
When June was born, just a wee lass, And just to see what some of the news of the day was. How about Hitler predicts Reich will survive for 1,000 years? That's pretty good, huh? Stalin uses murder of Sergei Kirov to purge rivals. Roosevelt devalues dollar to 60 cents. Here's a big one. Alcatraz becomes a federal prison. You don't remember any of this.
No.
Well, you'll have a chance to read all this and now let's move on to more modern history. Okay, 1955. Was that really about June?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1955. June comes to Diddy Bang. All right. What's happening then, June? What's up?
Everybody had John.
Okay, this will sound familiar. Israel and Egypt agree to cease fire. Have we heard that somewhere before? Churchill retired as British Prime Minister. How about, this is my personal favorite, Adolf Coors experiments with aluminum beer cans. And Disneyland opens in Anaheim, California. Can you tell me what one of the most favorite songs was? 55. How about Unchained Melody? Love and Marriage? Hey, Mr. Banjo? Was that on that list? Yellow Rose of Texas and Cry Me a River. We expect that later, by the way. And, you know what the average income was? No, it didn't necessarily see.
I started at $1.25 an hour. See, I told you that. And you hired me, said, don't tell anybody what I'm getting.
You were making a big bucks deal. And the brand new and amazingly low priced Admiral 24-inch TV was $229.95. Does that ring a bell? For those of you that are racers, the 1954 NASCAR champion was Lee Sutton. Okay. The next thing is, I called a lot of people and talked to a lot of folks, and I heard one of the stories that you conveyed to Mike tonight, and it seems like everybody's got the same story, and it's about a Christmas that happened a long time ago. And there seems that there was a Santa Claus that showed up that really only had his jingle bells with him. If I understand the story right, he ended up on your lap. Is that right? Yeah, I got some good news and some bad news.
Not tonight.
The good news is that we were able to locate him. And we asked him to come tonight to do another performance. The bad news is he had to retire also.
I couldn't take another one of those jobs.
And then I got the other story that I didn't really realize until tonight that you're probably one of the bravest ladies that I've ever been associated with. That the story I heard you tell Mike tonight about June was held up one time back in her old NAC days. And apparently this gentleman showed up and came around the counter and sort of put the gun in June's ribs and said, filled a bag full of money. June said, I don't have a bag. And by the way, she was quoted in the paper on it. And, I know everybody thinks that they're here to, honor June for her retirement and for her 39th birthday. But, June, I just can't hold back the truth anymore. I was walking by her office the other day, and the truth is, there's another reason this was hanging on her wall. Thanks on board. The truth out, I'm really, truly sorry.
There would have to be mental telepathy.
And you can think it too.
Oh, my.
Okay. Next thing is, put a little thought into this, and we came up with like the 7 reasons that you know when it's time to retire. And I guess like the number 7 reason, and you can relate to something not all of it, real life, is when you start calling everyone kids. Number 6 reason is you stop to think and sometimes forget to start again. The 5th reason, when it's always cold at work and you're never quite comfortable without a sweater. And that would be my office.
Right. His office.
Now, number 4 reason is getting a little action means your prune juice is working. And the number 3 reason is you're absolutely now the last person to think of when layoffs are concerned. The number 2 reason, you're usually the only one sober enough to drive people home after the office. And the number 1 reason, and those of you that work close with Jesus can really relate to this one, you write notes on slips of paper and then forget where you put them. Since you're going out into a brave new world, of course we have the complimentary Citibank bag. Oh, wonderful. Sunrise is the wrong word on that. We have a little bit of a survival kit because it's a brave new world out there. So all those 4 billion coffee cups that you collected all these years, they got to go. We got you a brand new one that says, retired. I may have left the barn, but I'm not out to pasture. And of course, we want everybody to know they're retired. So, retired and loving it. Very nice. Very nice. And of course, I think I heard this mentioned a little earlier about playing cards. So you'll have plenty of time for canasta. So 2 decks of cards that it's time to retire when. And one little thing that hopefully in the future, this is your little guardian angel, and it has your birthstone in it, and hopefully when you wear it on your shoulder, you'll think about it. And I guess last but not least, and to do what Mike did, go on the serious side a little bit, is to, after your career at Citibank, I guess there's a lot of things that you can be remembered for. You can be remembered for being a good manager. You can be remembered for looking after your people a lot. But I think most importantly, after 39 years, that the highest honor that you can have is to be remembered as a good person. And I would like to say personally that in the last 7 years, I have learned a lot from you. I appreciate your guidance. And I hope that you have many, many years to go. And as a token of appreciation from the company and your friends, something like that.
Now I respect my elders. I respect my elders. I don't have a bag. I sure need help. I think I'm getting it. Patient. You can tell she's been here 39 years, she still has patience. I didn't want to rip my paper all up, but I guess I have no choice. Oh,
Expense for it. We need to use that.
That's right, John.
Write his name down, will you?
Isn't that beautiful? Petite bracelet. Oh, my God. Oh, it's gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you very much. My turn now.
If you want.
I just want to say that I have really enjoyed my career at Citicorp. I've enjoyed working with everyone. You're really a great group of people, a great group of managers. And that if I had it all to do over again, I would do the exact same thing. I'd come to this company and I'd stay here till I retire.
Amen.
And thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Now, can I have my cake?
Right there.
Oh, my goodness, yes, I remember this.
June managed payments, and I managed card issuance. One day we had this tremendous snowstorm. She calls me up and she says, "Can you take me to work?" And I said, "Well, I guess so." So I went to her house and picked her up, and we're about 2 miles down the road, and the car overheated. We pull off in this little bar. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. So June says, "I have to get to work because we have Federal Deposit, or she was the Federal Reserve that day."
I had a meeting with the Federal Reserve.
And she had to go to work, and I said, "I'm going home." She said, "We can't go home." So she said, "Let's go over the phone," and I said, "I'll call my son." And there was this man using the phone, so I came back and said, "June, man's in there." She said, "Ask him to take us to work." Man, I don't even know. So she said, "Well, I'm going to go ask him." She asked the man to take us to work. I mean, he worked downtown, we were going to town, and that man took us to work. And June made her Federal Reserve.
I don't know, but we got there.
He was married to a Greek lady, and we found out who
Who was it?
was the boss of my husband. No, it was the boss of you.
But it was a perfect stranger, but he looked harmless to me.
And I didn't even have my pocketbook. I forgot it. With all the Russian and all, we didn't have any money. I didn't have any money.
You never found that anyway.
We've been through a lot.
Yes, we have. We go back
She's
a
that
lot of
kid.
years.
She always had to be there. I don't want to go that way.
He would love it.
You're right there.
Hey, Oh, okay. Okay, whatever, I'll send it back to him. I'm driving. When I get out my car.
You know that a little bit about the entertainment. Come on, let's start. Come on. Let's see everything. Yeah. Crack the window. Bring it here.
No. That's a big end away. Yeah.
Oh, because I really want to make sure some of those non-frills come back.
Oh, don't worry, those non-thrill, you are going in here. The non-thrill business. Look, Steve wants me to make candy for the restaurant.
I hear you, Steve.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, my eyes, because of the label, can't read this.
And you can read it when you get home.
Read it when you get home.
You can read it when you get home, honey.
But I'm sure it's beautiful, it's a nice long.
I heard it is beautiful.
Well, anything you do is beautiful, Renee, that's a beautiful card.
You read that.
I certainly will, but it's because of those lights.
But you don't put it anywhere and forget it like your slips of paper.
Yeah, John.
That is true, isn't
But
it?
John, it's true, and the prune juice, I had to take her to the store this morning to get her prune juice because she forgot it. And when they were saying that, it's the first thing came to my mind.
You always get that puff of wheat with no sugar on it.
No sugar, no
Oh, yeah, put it in her candy
Hey,
jar.
the thing, man, she must
Put it in her candy dish, that was a feeling.
No, I don't like it, but
You ate it. That's
I
good
eat
for
it.
you.
And that was just the way to keep the people from sitting
Put it
down
on
and
the
sipping.
other
What do I have?
Give me that. There you go. She's got fingernails tonight.
Thank you.
You are just gorgeous tonight, June. You ought to go out and get a date.
I think that's a good idea.
My husband's not available, but I...
One that has a little money.
Right. No, you're the one who has a
I
lot
was
of
gonna get you a license plate holder for your bag. You said, if you're rich, I'm single.
That would be cute.
Actually, I thought your corsage from tonight was going to go in. Here, hold that. Here.
That's the bottom.
That's lead.
Oh, okay, so it goes like that?
Yeah. And you can put flowers
like
in
a little
there.
ball.
She got from Heather. Like she brings you, yeah, that's what that's for.
Put Toto dashes in there.
No, not Coco Dashes.
The last chicken bone you did.
God, that dog has a reputation.
Everybody out here knows all about
I
Coco.
guarantee
Is that secure in here that it doesn't break? Or does it go to everything?
So Heather brings you flowers.
I know she does.
I know she does. That's a grandmother's gift.
Flowers, and she gets a thrill out of doing that. Oh, this is back on the other
Oh,
side.
you don't have to recycle.
Well, I mean, I don't want it to break.
You do that, I'll do this, you do that.
Okay, do what, and I have something else to add?
That one right there.
Oh, this is my maternity dress.
Yeah.
And Joan, I find it interesting, you're the one who knew about it.
Yeah. I don't tell stories out of school. I don't kid details.
Now, actually, isn't that Brenda's maternity dress?
I wouldn't know.
Huh?
Did she do that to you?
Did Brenda have the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Did she?
Ryan Allen, is that right?
Yeah, that's
Ryan
right.
Allen.
Before she left,
That's right.
and I was gonna be gone, so I said, look, before you leave, can I have that?
And she let you have it, that was a memento. That was cute. That was a memento.
And she talked me into the death thing.
From mom to grandma.
That is perfect. Now, Gina, I don't have a card. Okay. Oh, this is from you? Yeah, that's from you. That's a combination of birthday retirement present. Okay. It's that present I kept telling you I had that I owed you.
You had to retire.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? And you made this.
And
That's for you. Oh, and I threw enough heads, didn't I?
Yes, you did, by
Oh,
all
what is
means.
that?
Beautiful.
Isn't it? Rita is the one that made the quilt for Heather. The little quilt. Oh, Rita, I tell you, you were so talented. They are so talented.
You need to
put. Boy, I'm telling you, it'll go with my furniture.
Well, I saw one of the pictures that you gave me in photos. I figured that would match your house.
I do think I have that. Well, thank you.
You need to put, the size of that is a 12 by 12, but you probably won't want to put a 12-inch pillow.
Something a little smaller. Yeah.
Probably a 10.
Okay.
The puffy
Oh, I
one.
love this, Rita. Really.
I'm glad.
I do. I love it.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad that you see that.
Oh my God, my aunt and my cousin, they were here tonight. They are so talented. They can do all these things. All I can do is make a nonpareil.
Hey, but I love you know when we're all fighting for the you want to get a couple other pictures? I'll get a picture of you with Rita. Okay. And I'll get a picture of your family.
Okay. That would be nice.
Picture.
I'd be your stepmother.